First of all, y'all remember Jesus said that he reigns omnipotent. Right? He has all power in heaven and earth. And then he rules the nations with iron, right? And then we're coming out of heaven on white horses, right? All right, so here's what happens. The church raptures, we go to heaven, and that's the marriage lamb supper. During the marriage lamb supper, you receive your rewards as resurrected saints. So you get a resurrected body, you get raptured, and by the way, I'm going in the first bus, so if y'all want to hang out around here, you can go ahead and hang out with the Antichrist, but I'm going in the rapture, and I'm going to get resurrected at that same time because that's the resurrection of the just. Then I'm going to the marriage lamb supper, and I'm going to receive a crown for my faithfulness here as pastoring and serving God and being responsible to God. So what you're doing here is actually the test to see what level of authority you will walk in with Christ in eternity. So then you go to the marriage lamb supper and you get crowns there. And then at the end of the during your time at the marriage lamb supper, the Antichrist shows up. The church is raptured, so that which is keeping the devil back is taken out. And so now the Antichrist and the beast and the false prophet have full reign here on earth, and we call that the Great Tribulation. The reason why he has full reign is because the church is raptured. The church is what's holding the devil back. But when we're taken out, then the devil can have full reign, and that's when the rapture starts. This is what I believe. So now we're at the marriage lamb supper. At the end of the 7 years, Jesus climbs on a white horse with King of Kings and Lord of Lords with the word of God. And he starts out of heaven and he brings the armies, which we are with the armies of heaven, on white horses coming down out of heaven. And then Jesus dispatches the sword of his mouth, shout somebody. Yeah. He grabs the beast and the prophet and he throws them into the lake of fire. He grabs Satan and throws him into the abyss, which is a separate area called the bottomless pit, for 1,000 years. Then Jesus sets up his reign and rule on planet Earth for 1,000 years, called the millennial kingdom. And that's when we, with our authority, reigning with Christ for 1,000 years on earth. And then after the 1,000 years, the devil is loose for a season. He goes to make war with Gog and Magog, and they come and attack Jerusalem, where Jesus' headquarters is. And when they make the round around Jerusalem, fire comes out of heaven and God takes them out like lightning fire, like fire and brimstone, like he did Sodom and Gomorrah. And then the earth is burnt with a fervent heat. And then you see the new Jerusalem coming down out of heaven for what Jesus has built for us. And then you'll start to see the 4 rivers coming out of the throne of Jerusalem that feed planet Earth with all the trees of life. The leaves are for the healing of the nations. Come on now. And they bear 12 manner of fruit every month. And this is called the perfect kingdom. And we will live and reign on planet Earth forever and ever. And that's the end times.